Welcome to Wellness and Mindfulness Digest 2026-0711. Today's 12 stories. Story 1, Mindfulness mediates depressive symptom improvement during. Story 2, Meditation and the Art of Letting Go. Story 3, Yoga Nidra, what to know to reduce stress, anxiety, and insomnia. Story 4, 6 research-driven benefits you need to know 2026. Story 5, Mindfulness-Based Stress Reduction. Story 6, Beyond the Hype, how to actually regulate your nervous system using evidence-based techniques. Story 7, scientists reveal how breathwork unlocks psychedelic bliss in the brain. Story 8, yoga meditation benefits. Story 9, how to meditate, simple meditation techniques for beginners. Story 10, online breathwork with Jon Paul Crimi. Story 11, reset your nervous system, the root, birth, babies, beyond. Story 12, beyond, breathwork X sound bath. Story 1, mindfulness mediates depressive symptom improvement during. This upcoming July 12th event offers a chance to reset your nervous system through guided breathwork. Hosted by Jon Paul Crimi, it's designed specifically for those dealing with burnout and stress. Priced affordably at just $29, you get both live participation and 5 days of replay access. The convenience of online delivery makes this type of wellness practice more accessible than ever before. But let's consider what this means in the broader context. We're seeing a growing commercialization of breathwork techniques that claim to regulate our nervous systems. While the marketing promises significant benefits, there's limited scientific validation to support these claims. This $29 option raises questions about the accessibility of wellness services versus their actual efficacy. The replay feature suggests a business model focused on consumer engagement rather than just service delivery. As these practices become more mainstream, we need to balance consumer demand with scientific scrutiny to ensure people get genuinely effective solutions for their stress and anxiety issues. Story 2, Meditation and the Art of Letting Go. On July 11th, Sacramento residents can attend this specialized breathwork event at the Root venue. Unlike the previous online event, this in-person gathering specifically targets individuals seeking to regulate their nervous systems through embodied practice. The focus on birth-related experiences suggests a targeted approach that might appeal to new parents or those with similar experiences. However, there's surprisingly little information available about the format or cost, raising questions about accessibility. This event highlights how wellness practices are being adapted to specific communities and needs. But we need more transparency about methodology and credentials. The lack of clear pricing or duration makes it difficult to assess the event's commercial viability or consumer value. As these specialized breathwork practices emerge, we must balance innovation with responsible marketing that doesn't overpromise without evidence. Story 3, Yoga Nidra, what to know to reduce stress, anxiety, and insomnia. On April 18th, participants can experience a unique combination of breathwork and sound healing at this Woodinville event. Unlike the previous July events, this April gathering offers tiered pricing and explicit safety guidelines, suggesting a more structured approach to wellness. The integration of sound healing with breathwork represents an interesting innovation in somatic practices. But what does this mean for consumers? We're seeing a growing sophistication in wellness offerings, but at a premium price point. The $58.108 range indicates a shift toward premiumization in this space, while the safety restrictions suggest some level of professional consideration. However, without clear information about methodology or outcomes, it's difficult to assess whether these combined practices deliver on their claims. The emphasis on participant autonomy is noteworthy, but we need more data to understand the real impact of these integrated wellness experiences. Story 4, 6 research-driven benefits you need to know, 2026. This video explores research-backed benefits of meditation, including yoga nidra and mindfulness techniques, highlighting how these practices improve mental health and stress reduction through scientific evidence. Story 5, Mindfulness-Based Stress Reduction. The MBSR retreat teaches mindfulness meditation for stress reduction, focusing on present-moment awareness to enhance self-reflection and utilize inner resources for improved health and healing. Story 6, Beyond the Hype, how to actually regulate your nervous system using evidence-based techniques. This article provides a comparative guide to evidence-based techniques for regulating the nervous system, including breathwork, progressive muscle relaxation, and cold exposure, to enhance emotional resilience. Story 7. Scientists reveal how breathwork unlocks psychedelic bliss in the brain. Research explains how breathwork techniques can modulate brain chemistry and promote states of calm and insight, offering a natural method for stress relief and mental clarity through neuromodulation. Story 8. Yoga meditation benefits. This blog highlights yoga and meditation benefits, particularly for military veterans with PTSD, suggesting preliminary research results that could improve mental health care delivery. Story 9. How to meditate. Simple meditation techniques for beginners. This guide introduces simple meditation techniques for beginners, explaining how regular practice can improve focus, mental clarity, and overall well-being in a secular context. Story 10. Online Breathwork with Jon Paul Crimi. This event offers online breathwork sessions designed for burnout recovery and nervous system reset, using techniques that bring awareness to tension patterns and support emotional release. Story 11. Reset your nervous system, the root, birth, babies, beyond. This event teaches breathwork and other techniques to regulate the nervous system, focusing on releasing tension and promoting a state of calm for better emotional regulation. Story 12. Beyond, Breathwork X Sound Bath. This event combines breathwork with sound bath techniques to regulate the nervous system, using vibration and rhythm to shift the body out of stress and into a more relaxed, receptive state.